Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're having a great day, great night, my name is Brianna. Today we're going to be going over planting seeds. My last little planting video, planting stuff, I did it in cups, but today we're going to be doing directly into cups. This is an easy, cheap method, and easy to kind of get started. So, before we get into this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with a couple friends that you think would find this useful. So, right here I have my tray for planting seeds. I've already put the dirt into them. These are all going to be peppers. I've already labeled out everything so I know which needs to be into which one to make it easier and then not put the seeds in and forget, whatever. So this tray, as I mentioned before, it's from the dollar store. I have lined it with tape, garbage bag and then tape. This is a different one I did. Some of them I've done higher up, but I want to be able to do it so I can bottom water. So I want to have a pretty good lip that I can put water down into. So I just get those from the dollar store. And then cups, you can get really just solo cup. Walmart, Costco, wherever else you shop. That's where I got those. I put holes into each of the cups at the bottom, making sure that it can drain. And then I've loaded them with dirt, with some nice good soil. I try to get one with a lot of low wood chips. A lot of wood chips in there is not very good for them. So there's still a few in there, but it's the best soil I can find. My favorite is from Walmart, and it's not on sale yet, so we're doing what we can. But when I did it, and I got it all ready, I first loaded the dirt up into this bucket. Also from the dollar store. I love these, and I've not been able to find them in a bit. Fill it up with soil, and then I drench it in water. I almost put a gallon of just water into this thing to make sure I had plenty of water and that it was just soaking and all that. So it was really, really wet when it came down into here. I actually did these last night. I started a few seeds last night, and then it kind of got late, so we only got so many done. But what I'm going to do is in each of these cups, I'm going to put 3 seeds each, kind of just one at like a triangle, you know. I want to say corners because then people are going to be like, well, there isn't corners in a circle. But you know what I mean. It's like a little triangle. I have a bunch of different peppers that I am planting this year. What do I got? Some pepper Thai red chili. I did some Tabasco ones last night. Already, so we're gonna move into the Thai pepper. My goal is to be able to grow my own peppers and then be able to start making my own spices with them. Spices, hot sauce, all the different fun stuff. Cause I've always known like the better quality seed or like product, things are gonna taste better. And I wouldn't say that's in general, it's not always true. But I didn't really see it come to fruition and really understand until I was making enchiladas, and I made them postpartum with our little guy, which you can probably hear him crawling around, and they were so good, and we thought they were so delicious. Well, I made them after, and they didn't taste as good, and I realized the difference was the chili powder I used the first time that was amazing was from Costco, and the other one was just a cheap Walmart one that I had for a few years. And the color was different. The one from Costco was a lot redder, but just tasted so much better. So definitely threw that one away and then just planted or just used the stuff from Costco. So just the quality, and so I just think the stuff from home would be so much better on top of that. So that's kind of my goal in growing all my peppers. I love freezing peppers. I hope to freeze dry a bunch this year, but I want to make my own spices, hot sauce, barbecue sauces, you name it. I want to try to make. So we are going to see how that all pans out and how all these taste and do, but that is the goal for this next year. So I'm planting a whole bunch of different types. Kind of most of my peppers, it's like 3 cups of each, and then there's 3 plants, and I'll separate and do all that later, but this is just to make sure they all come up. As I'm doing this too, I try to make sure that the seeds are not buried too deep. You don't want to go them too deep, or they will not have the energy to grow up. And they'll die before they get up. So not too deep. I think definitely I've probably done some a little bit too much. Like with my tomatoes yesterday. Hopefully not, but just trying to be careful of making a hole but nothing too crazy. But I am so excited for planting season. Me and my husband have started to get the plans ready for how we're gonna plant or like our garden boxes. So I'm really excited for that, to be able to get those going. So then when things warm up, we can get them planted. I'm planting these definitely a little early. It's beginning of February, a little early for my time zone area. But my plants will just be a little bit bigger, but I wanted to, I'm definitely overly excited to plant and kind of get this video out in time for y'all. I just thought it'd be best to do ahead of time. So, dang, I'm getting low on those. These West Indies red habaneros. Some of these spices or seeds were pretty obvious on what they're going to be, like the spice, but some of them were not. So I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to look at my notes. I have notes on what kind of each one like supposed to be. Like spice wise. It's been pretty interesting kind of learning everything, what things are used for and all that. So, but I'm really excited. That's all my peppers, tomatoes. I do so much with tomatoes. We eat a lot of tomato products in this family. I made, like this year I made ketchup, I made pizza sauce, did a bunch of just normal tomatoes. I don't do salsa, and it's because I'm not a big fan of canned salsa. I like to just freeze my peppers. Tomatoes, I do canned tomatoes. You can just freeze your tomatoes too if you like that. I'm gonna try freeze-dried tomatoes this year, and we'll see how that works out. So just trying different stuff. So I didn't do that, but next year I want to try maybe like a tomato paste, maybe tomato juice, maybe not tomato. I don't use tomato juice in anything, but I want to use a lot more, and just to be able to replenish, because you kind of have to can every year to make sure you keep up your stock. So that's always really nice. So I have all my seeds here. They're already really moist. I will add a little bit more water to the bottom. As we water these, it's going to be really important that they're bottom water to make sure that they stay moist. So yeah, there's water down there. And then I'm just taking some saran wrap to put over the top. Now if you had actual like garden seed box trays, whatever, they would just have lids, but we don't have those. So we're just going to put over some plastic to help keep everything moist. Until the seeds come up. When the seeds come up, it's fine. They don't need this. They need to be able to grow, but this is just to help keep the keep the seeds moist, keep the top of the soil moist. And the water will bottom water, and then they'll absorb it up, and it'll help keep that moist too. So that's a really, really good thing for them. All right, so I got more peppers here that I'm going to do. These ones in the front, you might notice they do not have any tags. I think those are gonna plant up being eggplant. I'm just gonna wait probably 2 more weeks before I plant the eggplant. Y'all, I've had good eggplant once in my life. Okay, by that I've had eggplant twice. One was really good, and it was I visited a family member down in Texas years ago and tried it there, and I loved it. And then I tried to remake it, and I couldn't. It was like fried eggplant. It was so yummy. But the second time, it did not work out. Then I tried to make it myself. So I need to do more research on that and figure that out. But I decided it's one of those foods I want to try to like and cook with. I've been trying to experiment out. So what I got was these eggplant and Sorrow. I don't even know. Y'all, I'm failing there. But they look good, and they're littler, so I feel like you could just cut them up and then put them into like your eggs or like a breakfast burrito, or just like throw them into dishes. So I thought that would be kind of yummy to try. So we're gonna try that out and see if I can get some good eggplant going. So I'm gonna keep planting the rest of my peppers, all my other plants. I am so excited for this year. But hopefully this gives you guys some good information on being able to start your seeds. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, comment down below any questions you have, and we can talk this up, because I'm really excited for my garden and I hope you guys are too. I'll see you guys next week, and you have a wonderful week. Let me know down below your favorite type of pepper. But I'll see you guys, and hope you have a great day, great night. God bless.